Chapter 8. The foxes began to starve. That evening, 3 tents were put up in the center on the crater of the hill. One for Boggs, one for Bunce, and one for Bean. The tents surrounded Mr. Fox's hole, and the 3 farmers sat outside their tents eating their supper. Boggs had 3 boiled chickens smothered in dumplings. Bunce had 6 doughnuts filled with disgusting goose liver paste. And Bean had 2 gallons of cider. All 3 of them kept their guns beside them. Boggins picked up a streaming chicken and held it close to the fox's hole.
"Can you smell this, Mr. Fox?" he shouted. "Love the tender chicken? Why don't you come up and get it?"
A rich scent of chicken wafted down the tunnel to where the foxes were crouching.
"Oh, Dad,"
said one of the small foxes.
"Couldn't we just sneak up and snatch it out of his hand?"
"Don't you dare," said Mr. Fox. "That's just what they want you to do."
"But we're so hungry," they cried. "How long will it be till we get to eat something?"
Their mother didn't answer them, nor did their father. There was no answer to give. As darkness fell, Bunce and Bean switched on the powerful headlamps of the 2 tractors and shone them into the hole.
"Now," said Bean, "we'll take it to him to keep watch. 1 watches while 2 sleep, and so on throughout the night."
Boggs said,
"What if the fox digs a hole right through the hill and comes out the other side? You didn't think of that one, did you?"
"Of course I did," said Bean, pretending he had.
"Go on then, tell us the answer,"
said Boggs. Bean picked something small and black out of his ear, flicked it away.
"How many men have you got working on your farm?" he asked. 35, Boggs said.
36,
Bunce said.
"And I got 37,
Bean said.
"That makes 108 men together. We must order them to surround the hill. Each man will have a gun and a flashlight. There will be no escape then for Mr. Fox."
So the order went down to their farms, and that night 108 men formed a tight ring around the bottom of the hill. They were armed with sticks and guns and hatchets and pistols and all sorts of other horrible weapons. This made it quite impossible for a fox, or indeed for any other animal, to escape from the hill. The next day, the watching and waiting went on. Boggs and Bunce and Bean sat upon small stools, staring at the fox's hole. They didn't talk much, they just sat there with their guns in their laps. Every so often, Mr. Fox would creep a little closer towards the mouth of the tunnel and take a sniff. He would then creep back in and say, "They're still there."
"Are you quite sure?"
Mrs. Fox would ask. "Positive," said Mr. Fox. "I could smell the man Bean a mile away. He stinks."